On January 24th, 2018, right before a basketball game, I told my friend Daniel Tay that I don't get injured. I know. Very prideful. But up until that point, it had been true. My worst injury was a stubbed toe. Little did I know that day would change my life. While in the middle of the game, I jumped up for a loose ball and came down hard on my right shoulder and bam, popped right out of socket. My right shoulder had an anterior dislocation. Basically, my shoulder came out the front rather than the back. When that happened, I tore my labrum. I went over to the trainer, and luckily there was an ER doctor there who put it back in right away, and he knew exactly what to do. After he put it back in, I was ready to play the second half. Little did I know, the consequences were devastating. Fast forward 6 weeks, I was cleared to play every sport, do everything, and go back to daily life. Fast forward to August, I joined the Geneva College rugby team. I loved it. I was only on the team for a few weeks before I went in for a tackle and dislocated my shoulder again. There was no trainer there, so I had to put it back in myself. Basically, I put it in between my knees and pulled upward, and it went back in. I got really lucky. Then on November 15th of 2018, I was walking back from a basketball game and slipped and fell hard right on my right shoulder on the concrete, and boom, it popped out again. There was also no trainer there, and no one knew what to do. To put it back in, I had to walk over to a table and let my arm dangle over the table and let gravity do the work to relocate it. Every time I dislocated my shoulder, it was really hard for me. It felt like I had made progress, and then I just had to start over right at that instant, just from one little moment in time. And on top of that, I had to catch up with a bunch of schoolwork and calculus and chemistry and all that. On December 21st of 2018, I got a Bankart repair surgery, basically to help with the instability and so I don't have any long-term damage. What they did in the surgery is they sewed up everything really tight, and now I'm in a sling for a month and a half, so everything tightens up inside. Then I go into a month where I just practice range of motion to get all of my motion back, and then I do 2 months of strength building so it doesn't happen again. Some bad things that happened with my shoulder injury is I could have long-term damage, and I'm more susceptible for another injury and a redislocation. Some good things that happened though. I had to swallow my pride. I was really prideful before that. I had never been injured, and that was really bad for me. I learned to love to read. I've read a lot of books because I had a lot of time and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to just go on my phone and play video games. I had to exercise perseverance and persistence, and I'm still having to do that because I'm in a sling for a month and a half and I have to get back to full health. I'm getting extra time to do fun things like make videos like this and other fun things to do. I've got to learn a lot about shoulders and orthopedics in general, and through all of this I've really been impressed with the ability of the human body to recover from things and bounce back from things. And I really think that's proof of a creator, because our bodies are so intricate and we can just get healed and sew up something and go back to how it was. And all of us are flawed, but it's truly amazing what our bodies are capable of and what they're doing every second, keeping us alive, and how our brains are in all that and doing all that. It's just so amazing how everything works together to function our bodies, and I've just been really impressed with that through my shoulder injury and honestly just in general. But I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching this video.